Hello everybody, here we are again with another Dokkan battle video, and we just got the data download for the Japanese version of the game regarding Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Celebration. Now of course it doesn't have everything in the celebration, but it has a pretty decent amount of stuff that we could go ahead and talk about today. So I did record a video regarding Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's information and his details, but I decided not to release that because I felt like I wanted to give myself a little more time to realize what he really does and kind of digest it because he's very, very good, and you could probably even place him as the best unit in the game in certain situations. So let's go ahead and take a look at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He is int type as well. Powerful, peerless power. Again, thank you so much to Goresh for the translations. So his leader skill is great at power category key 3, HP attack and defense plus 170%, or Shadow Dragon Saga category key 3, HP attack and defense plus 150%. Finally, Shadow Dragon Saga getting a brand new category leader. That is amazing. We've been waiting for years for this because Esther in Physical Omega is nice. I messed up the typing twice. Physical Omega is nice and all, but he's not really good anymore. No one's gonna run him. This Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, everyone's gonna run him basically because it's the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, what else are you gonna expect from him? And along with that, the graded power category. A lot of us were a little worried about how this is gonna turn out. But luckily, we did get the data download to confirm who's on the category, and everyone you would think would be in the category is on the category. It's been years since this happened. I'm very, very happy. There's a lot of good units in this category as well. If you look, AGL Super Baby 2, um, you know, basically all the grade 8 units. In Kid Goku as well, he's on the category, which is surprising because, you we weren't too sure if he was going to be on the category, but they decided to include him, and that's a lovely inclusion because he does kind of use the grade 8 power. As you see in his card art itself, SPR Kid Gohan, I actually forgot about him, but since he does turn grade 8 in the actual super attack animation, the 18 key, he is on the graded power category, and that's very good. Hopefully they do this more for other characters, like base form movie Android 13 Trunks, the Android 13 movie Trunks. He turned Super Saiyan in his super attack. He should be on the Super Saiyan category. Stuff like that, and how Goten and Trunks were at its fusion. There's a nice support unit in the Super Saiyan 3 GG Kid Goku, and of course all the Super Saiyan 4s and Cumber. Super Saiyan 4s, they're on the category, that's nice, but they're also on the Shadow Dragon Saga. The good thing is that when you're running a Shadow Dragon Saga team, they'll technically be getting the 170% boost. So that's a nice little thing. Gogeta's leadership skill isn't like the best thing in the world. I would say it's if we compare him to other recent Dokkanfest like Attack Ultimate Gohan or Final Four Frieza, his is probably worse because it's two very small categories, but that's as of now. Heroes could bring many more Super Saiyan 4s, and I want to do a separate video on this, but Super Saiyan 4 Broly, full power, there's going to be a Dokkan Ichikubu, I don't even know how to say it, but there's going to be a new Dokkan figure coming out, no, there's just going to be a normal figure coming out for the Dragon Ball Hero Celebration, the 10th year anniversary, for Super Saiyan full power Broly. Now, if Dragon Ball Hero Celebration is going to be big as we think it is, Broly is most likely going to be introduced in the game due to him being involved with the 10th anniversary for Dragon Ball Heroes. So that's going to be very exciting. And that kind of tells us that this next celebration is going to be Super Saiyan 4 themed, which is pretty nice. I really do like the Super Saiyan 4 aesthetic and how it looks. Now let's take a look at the unit himself. So let's go ahead and read his passive first, because I think obviously the passive is the most important thing, and the super attack effect is the cherry on top. So Shadow Dragon Crushing Power. He gets attack and defense plus 200%. That is powerful. That is really, 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 really good. The only thing is that his defensive stat, it's only 9,000 at Rainbow, but I did some calculations earlier today, and this man's going to be having around 150k defense Rainbow before super attacking, and even at 55%, he's going to move around like 120%, 120k defense before super attacking. That's like no support either, so this guy's going to be insane defensively. Along with that, he gets an additional key plus 4, attacking defense plus 40%, and attacks effective against all types for 8 turns from the first appearance. That is very, very, very powerful. Especially if we go on to the last part of his passive and skip over the third part, he has a high chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. So not only is he super effective, he has 240% attack and defense at the start of turn for the first 8 turns. And he has a high chance to counter enemy super attacks, which means that not only does he have extra defense with that, with his super effectiveness, he's going to be hitting a decent amount harder. It's a 1.5 times multiplier onto the attack stat. So this man, for example, I did calculations. He's going to be hitting around like 3.8-ish to 4 million attack stats at Rainbow Star with high level links. If you add the 1.5 times multiplier to that, that's going to be like around, my brain is small, but like 5.5 million or something like that. It's going to be absolutely insane. 5.56 million around there. So I'm very excited for this unit. And then on top of that, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn on his super attack and does immense damage. So say he does have 150k defense or so. He's going to raise his defense by twice. So he's going to be around 220 something k defense. This man is very, very, very good. And even then, even after the first 8 turns passed, from the 9th turn from start of battle, he still has a high chance to be super effective against all types, which is pretty, I wouldn't say it's fully consistent, but it's pretty consistent. 50% chance, it's just a coin flip, so it's basically you get it or not, but it's gonna be very nice. It's a very nice thing to have, especially if you consider long-term events. And if that's not enough, he has an active skill. He's able to be used. This active skill is able to be used after receiving 4 more attacks once only, and then all enemies attack and defense minus 40% and own attack and defense plus 40%. So that's multiplicative on top of the 240%. I saw on the Dokkan wiki, if he has a 240% active, that's got like 378% attack. It's crazy. This guy, if he gets his active skill off, no, nothing survives basically. It's because he can be super effective, he can counter, and then he's lowering all enemies attack and defense minus 40%. Now the only thing is that outside of Super Battle Road, where enemies are attacking a lot, it's gonna be hard to see this active skill. Basically like Full Power Jiren. This guy's like a TUR version of Full Power Jiren, even though I personally think he's probably better than the Full Power Jiren, which is insane to think about. Like Jiren, Full Power Jiren is stupid, and this guy's just kind of just a better version. And his active skill, because he basically is so oppressive and he kills people so fast, we may not be able to see his active skill that much. And if you do end up countering super attacks, of course, that won't count as receiving an attack. So, you know, he's not going to get his active skill there. Maybe there's a possible chance it works like how Janemba's works, where Janemba is what you will get his additional attack even if he dodges, but I doubt it. If you go ahead and take a look at his links: Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, Overnight Flash, GT, Fierce Fighter, and Fierce Battle. Basically the same as Tech Super Saiyan 4's. Amazing link set. I do wish he probably had Saiyan Row, but he doesn't really need it, to be honest. It would just only help the other Super Saiyan 4's. And his categories are Grade 8 Power, Fusion, Shadow Dragon Saga, Kamehameha, and Final Trump Card. The exact same again as Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now let's take a look at this new Nova Shenron. Let's just go over this quick so we can get over the rest of the data download. I'm sure most of you guys know what the unit does at this point. Both of these. But he is the Shadow Dragon Saga Key 4 and HP attack and defense plus 120%. That's pretty good. So if you're trying to finish the Shadow Dragon Saga category stage of Extreme Super Battle Road, and you don't pull the Gogeta, but you end up getting this guy, the 4 key will actually be very, very helpful. And if you don't have Oceanus as well, this guy is definitely your best bet. Because for super attack, he raises attack for 3 turns, does actually supreme damage. Goresh corrected that later, which is why I'm glad I re-recorded this, just so I can let you guys know that. And then he seals super attack. So that sealing super attack is going to be super good, especially if you consider Oceanus. I believe when the enemy's super attack is sealed, she's super effective and she has a high chance to stun the enemy for 1 turn. Something like that, which, you know, will be very helpful. They could be a very powerful rotation in that mode. His passive skill would be attack and defense plus 140%. He gets attack and defense plus 40% and get a high chance to perform a critical hit when attacking an extreme class enemy. That would multiply against the initial 40% attack and 140% attack and defense. So he's gonna basically be around 200% attack and defense, which is pretty powerful for, even though this guy is not gonna have the best stats, it's pretty nice. And then along with that, if he's He gets an additional key 2 and attack and defense plus 40% if there's a Shadow Dragon Saga category enemy. So if we do count the Shadow Dragon Saga Extreme through Battle Road, this guy's going to have 180% attack and defense, and then when he's attacking them, as long as they're is like one of the Shadow Dragons, when he's attacking them, he'll get an additional 40% out of turn. So this guy's going to be pretty powerful. Uh, he also supports Shadow Dragon Saga category superclass allies, defense plus 40%, which is nice, especially, for the Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He's going to be very good tank, but, it'll always be helpful for him to get the extra defense, because it's not like he really guards or it reduces damage, stuff like that. So he's not, like, the best tank in the world, but he's a very good defensive unit, and that'll definitely help him a lot. This Nova's links are Gentleman, Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, GT, Shadow Dragon, Revival, and First Battle. His categories are Shadow Dragon Saga, Resurrected Warriors, and Worthy Rebels. And as you could tell, for him being in Worthy Rebels, this is an Nova Shenron that fought Omega Shenron when they took away the Dragon Balls from the 4-star Dragon Ball, and he kind of blew himself up on Omega. This guy is also super class, and he's physical, so it's a pretty nice thing. I mean, the only downside is that they're replacing Tech Nova Shenron. Tech Nova Shenron is decent after his EZA. The only thing is that he was basically regulated to the Shadow Dragon Saga team, since that was the only category he was on. Along with that, he was a support unit for that. But I mean, this guy's like honestly better. I don't know. They should have done something different, in my opinion, because they're kind of just replacing units on the categories. With both of these units, they're kind of just replacing older units without, like introducing more units into the category, and the category is already very small as it is. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused why they would do that, but it's always nice to see a new addition to the category nonetheless, in my opinion. And even if you don't get that Nova Shenron, you could still use the tech one. So I guess that's pretty nice. If you look over here, one thing I want to note: the skill orbs for Shadow Dragon Saga category are coming with a new stage for that old GT event for the Shadow Dragon Saga. So basically, at the Universe 6 stage, you're probably going to be able to do it once a day, and if with the special category boost, and you'll be able to get specific equipments to Shadow Dragon Saga, which is going to be very nice for, Gogeta, LR Super Saiyan 4s, S tier Omega as well, which you could finally run on the Shadow Dragon Saga category. That's pretty nice. Now we finally jump into the actual data download. It's been actually a little longer than I expected, but I wanted to go over the units, let you know my thoughts on them. Gogeta's insane. Nova is pretty good. I do have to see him in game, both of them. I saw a little bit of gameplay from Gogeta, and he looks pretty broken. So I don't know. It's pretty powerful. So if you look at free-to-play Vegeta GT Great Apes passive, let's actually switch to Twitter for this, because I know Goresh has a super attack effect here. His passive is attack and defense plus 80%. He gets an additional 80% attack and defense if there's another Great Ape power category ally attacking in the same turn. He transforms into Great Ape once 4 turns have passed and HP is 50% or below, once only. His super attack effect is that he raises attack in one turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers defense. Boring, seems forced. Okay, so it seems the Great Ape version has no super attack effects or passive. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I kind of agree with Gresh here. He's decent, 160% attack and defense, but he's going to be free to play stats, so that 160% is like, oh my god, that's amazing, that's pretty high. But then, once you look at his stats and see him in the game, he's not really going to be that impressive. I do like that the Great Ape transformation is actually like something you can control rather than being random. I don't know. I don't remember really like the randomness of the Great Ape transformations. I more so liked how Meta Cooler worked, Tapion, Great Ape Baby, and basically this guy is the same thing. Actually, this guy has the same transformation conditions that AGL Baby had before they fixed it. Because I remember back then during the 4th anniversary, people were like, 4 turns and under 50%? No way, blah, blah, blah. The Japanese player base complained, and it was changed to only under 50%. So I don't know. That's something interesting I wanted to know. He's not really that great. I'm still gonna there's no reason not to farm him up because he's a new named character, but I'm kind of disappointed, and I feel like they just kind of, like Goresh said, they kind of brought him out just to bring out a free to play unit. They didn't do really anything new. He's just kind of bare bones. You can say the same with Gogeta. But I mean, Gogeta is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, so who cares? But still, it is kind of boring. So along with that, I want to note the new cards do come out 1 a.m. Pacific time, October 30th, which would be 4 a.m. Eastern Time, October 30th. Basically, this time they always release on October 30th. So that's going to be very good. So that'll be in 20... The time I'm recording this, you can see the time up there. Like 26 hours? No, like 30 hours or so, right? It should be like around 30 hours or so they should release from the time I'm recording this video. By the time this is uploaded, probably like 29 hours or so. We do have the new OST. I can't play the OST because I can't record my actual audio on my phone when I'm doing this, but his OST, it sounds pretty good from what I heard in the Twitter preview. And let's go ahead and check out his animated sticker effect. Thanks so much, Hydros, for picking this up. I want to see how it looks in game. Let's take a look here. That's not bad. That's pretty good. It's not like super amazing or super great, but I think it looks pretty nice. The only downside is that he won't have that purple background. It's going to be the diamond background in game because Akatsuki just hates us. Basically, that's really all there is to it. But I mean, it's nice. It's decent. You know, I like it. I like the swirl effect on the red too. Overall, pretty good sticker. Better than others. Not the best thing in the world, but you know, it's pretty nice. That's really all there is to cover. I don't believe there's anything else I had to cover here. No, that's basically it. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is amazing. If you're going to be summoning for him, I wish you all the best of luck. I will be doing a summoning video as well when he drops, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you did enjoy the video. And yeah, hopefully I'll be starting pumping up these videos more and more soon. With Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I feel like this is the prime time to do it, you know, especially with the Hero Celebration coming out. I'm very excited. Thank you all for watching until the end again. And I'll catch you all in the next one.